Welcome to Make It to Wednesday, a hump day podcast. This is intro video. And so we've got a little bit of it'll be short and sweet, but not like too short.
No, we have 5 questions, right? That we want to have answered.
Yes.
And I'm just going to go ahead and go over what those things are.
Go right
Does
ahead.
that sound good? Okay.
Yep.
So, who are you? And what should listeners know about you? How'd you two meet? And what makes you best friends despite being opposite Geminis? Why did you decide to start Make It to Wednesday? What's the meaning or the significance behind the name? And what topics are you most excited to cover? Ooh, I'm so excited to answer these questions.
Yeah. Are we each answering every question? I feel like yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because my answers will be different.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little bit different.
Let's do it.
For sure.
Okay.
So we really want to cover who we are and what listeners should know about us. And the great news is that we put together...
This is great news.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We put together our top 10 things that people should know
about each other. So, and we'll go back and forth because I didn't want to do a full list in a row and have my heart broken about the things you're going to say about me. So...
They're all beautiful things.
Let's see.
I'm going to start.
Okay. So this is about me, about Karla.
Top 10 things to know about my best friend, Karla, who is co-host of the podcast, Make It to Wednesday. Karla is a 4th grade spelling bee champion.
I am a 4th grade spelling bee champion. I'm so glad you brought that up.
That's my number one thing.
Which, okay, it's an important part about me, so I appreciate
We talk about it a lot.
We don't, but we don't. We don't.
She does. She will remind you.
It's just an important part of it. It's just like part of my story.
When you're
Were
that
you
smart.
a 4th grade spelling bee champion? Yeah.
Right.
Like, not everybody can say that they were a 4th grade spelling bee champion.
Not everybody can say
You know what's funny, though? I was on Tinder a long time ago.
Just to clarify. And what happened when you were on Tinder?
There was the guy we matched, and his bio also said he was a 4th grade spelling bee champion.
I think he stole your bio, first of all.
I don't feel like it's in my bio.
Why wouldn't it be in your bio?
Because I don't mention it. What do you mean? I'm kidding.
Things to put in her dating bio should she ever need to make one again.
We'll see.
More to come.
Yeah, more to come on that. My first thing is Carly is a go-getter. She loves a project. She's always working on something. Yep. And I admire that about you, actually, because I'm a lazy bitch. So I hate a project.
I just can't sit still. I can't relax. It feels wrong.
It feels wrong.
I tell Jason, I'm going to go take a bath and read a book. And I end up researching the newest cutlery that I need to purchase because our knives suck, Our
knives suck.
I can't not do something that's on a list.
And at what point are the knives not good? When do you get new knives?
I've been needing a set for a while.
Sure.
I have one good knife. The rest, no matter how much I sharpen them, they don't perform well.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. Second thing that I think listeners need to know.
I'm nervous. Okay.
Karla is the funniest person in her family.
That's also true.
Right?
Yes. Certain family members may not agree. Those people
I've heard them voice their disagreement with that fact.
And those people are just wrong.
Those people are wrong.
There are some people who could make a case for themselves. A couple siblings, not a couple. A sibling who could make a case for themselves. But I think if we put it to a vote for people who really know my family, my siblings. So I have 3 siblings, 2 older sisters, a younger brother. We're all very close in age, within 15 to 18 months apart. So just a background info. I'm the middle child, and I think that speaks a lot to why I feel like I'm the funniest. Kendra will say that she's also a middle child, but at one point we had our cousin living with us, and who was younger, which makes me technically...
You are the middle child.
Thank you for validating that, because she would disagree.
Welcome.
But yeah, anyway, sorry.
Funniest person in her family.
Thank you so much. That's a good one.
You're welcome.
That's a good one. Okay. Number 2, Carly is a mom of 2 growing boys, a growing dog, and there's a cat around here somewhere, and she is a married woman as well, and I did marry her. So it's not to make it about me, of course.
Carla officiated my
Yes.
wedding last
Yes,
year.
I should have said it.
I always say it the way you just said
Yeah,
it.
I
like,
married you.
my best friend married me.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, my best friend
Of
married me.
course, you're supposed to marry your best friend.
But in my case, I have two. So
Yes.
you both got to be in my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
That's a good
I'll read
fact.
it. I felt like you were
didn't read
reading
it. I
mine.
didn't read it. I went old school and I have this notebook and I filled it out written, which like people can read when they side eye you. So, anyways, top 10 things, number 3. A June Gemini. Carla is a Gemini who was born in the month of June.
That's so interesting. That's my number 3 as well.
Is that your
Carly
number
is a
3?
May Gemini. She's a Gemini that was born in the month of May.
So you'll see the what is it? Like the dichotomy of that, right? How that
Yes.
plays out in our lives, and so much Gemini stuff happens and we're both on the same page. But then she throws in the June of it all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I
Yeah.
feel like you said
Like,
it in
I throw
June. Yeah. Sure. Why do I feel like you said June like it was a bad thing?
No, different, I could be in full agreement, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. And then there's one spin on it and I'm like, that's the June Gemini, you know?
Sure. Okay. That's
In
fair.
the best ways.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And I think it offers different perspective for me when I'm looking at it all through the lens of May, you know?
all through the lens of May. That's beautiful.
Thank
That's
you.
really beautiful.
Thank you.
Have you looked up a compatibility test? Have you done a Gemini compatibility test before?
I believe so.
Yeah. Are we compatible? Are Geminis compatible with other Geminis?
Yes. Geminis are very attracted
okay.
to other Geminis.
Oh, attracted. Okay. Sure.
Their
Sure.
personality
Yeah.
style, whatever. I tried to date a Gemini once.
Ooh.
Actually,
Wait, have
I honestly, there's a few guys that are definitely Geminis that I dated.
Can you name one that or
No.
rhyme it?
Rhyme it.
I just need a general idea of who this who we're talking about here.
Who we're talking about. This is someone I dated, someone else set me up. And
someone from work set you up?
Yup. Really big personality.
Got it. Got it. Ooh,
I can say
hate
if you
that.
are a Gemini dating another Gemini right now and it is going well, please let me know because you would be one of the
You think so?
very few.
That's interesting. Yeah, I've never dated. I don't think I've ever dated a Gemini.
No.
Yeah. I've
The
got
energy
Gemini
in that way,
friends.
it's just not compatible, I feel
That's
like.
so interesting. But friendship Geminis.
Yeah, they stick together, but some of the qualities that are great about Geminis, I think when you're in a long-term partnership, obviously not us. We're very compatible.
Yes,
We're
we
the lucky.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're out there and you're a Gemini dating another Gemini, let me know how it's going.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We're interested in your feedback because
We just need to know. We're nosy bitches too, so.
we are nosy bitches.
Yep.
We are nosy bitches, yes. Okay,
Oh.
go ahead. Sorry. Number
All right.
4?
So number 4. Okay, you can't deny this. Carla washes her legs in the shower with soap.
Yep. I will say that proudly. As should you. That should you should also wash your legs in the shower with soap.
I occasionally do. I really, and every time I do, the 3 times a year, I think about you.
Did you say 3 times a year? You wash your legs in the shower 3 times a year.
Okay, so this is definitely white person shit. I feel like
100%.
it is.
I didn't say it. I just want to be very clear. I
know.
never said it.
Well, you did say it before.
Okay, but I can
but,
not
not
again. No,
here.
you all didn't hear me say it. Y'all didn't hear me say it. But okay.
But truly, I just feel culturally as a norm, a lot of white people do not wash their legs.
Where's the cutoff line? Where do we stop washing? Where's the soap stop that you feel is an appropriate spot?
I think you soap your thighs and the things around your thighs. And
So you
then
stop here.
a little higher.
Here?
Thigh, yeah. Not all the time. And I'm honestly conscious of it now. I try really hard. I scrubbed my feet the other day.
Carly, am I crazy? I feel like you should be scrubbing your feet every time you shower. What's the point of being in the shower to not wash your body?
Again, let us know if you are someone who sides with me in this argument.
And also let us know what color your skin is, what you look like, and if what side you're on the fence you're on. Because if this is a cultural thing,
we need percentages here. This is going to be
percentages.
hard data.
Yeah.
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 I'm sure there's probably data that exists. We just
I'm
haven't
sure.
done the work. But like, we're gonna do it today. So.
Yeah, this is our study. Yeah. There's definitely a study that has been
scientific
done.
study that we are doing for Make It to Wednesday.
Yes.
All right, Car. What number are we on?
We are on 4. Number 4. Carly says she can do a backflip. Now, I've never seen this backflip, so it's hard for me to believe that you can do a backflip. I've asked her
This is bullshit.
for 5 years now to do
I
a backflip.
said I used to be able to do them. There's a
What do you
video.
know?
There's
Where?
a video.
Never seen it. You
You
keep saying there's a video.
There's one online on social media somewhere.
Like on your Facebook? Mm-hmm. That's crazy. You
very
don't delete your old Facebook videos?
I might have. I mean, maybe.
There's
Maybe.
a video of me and my brother doing the Soldier Boy dance.
Yes, there is.
And I'm thinking, like, is that on the internet? People can just find that. We will be cutting this down,
Oh
by the
my
way.
gosh, I'm so excited to do a deep dive later.
You won't find it. Now that I remember that it exists, like a certain picture, you won't find that picture or that video.
Or that video, yeah. So yeah, I used
Carly
to be able
says
to
she can do a backflip, and I've never seen it.
I can. It's fine. It's whatever. Carla, as fun fact number 5. We often discuss what's better, Chipotle or Qdoba. Carla believes it's Chipotle.
No, it's not a belief. That's a fact.
And another fact is that you also put a unique item.
Wow, that's so mean.
It's not mean.
So
it's not mean. It is a fun fact.
Up.
Is it mean? Carla puts Oreos.
No, not just okay. Yes,
like mini Oreos.
I haven't
right?
done it
like,
in a long time.
Yeah,
mini
yeah,
Oreos. Yeah.
But like when we used to work together, like whenever we talk about like, oh, I'm gonna go over here or there, she'd be like, I might get Chipotle today, and I'm like, I know she's gonna put Oreos in it.
Why
And
is that crazy? I've had people try it and they enjoy it. Like it's
I don't
really
doubt
good.
that. It's just one of those mixes that I would have never been like, ooh, I should put Oreos in here.
Sure.
Yeah.
But that's just how I cook. Like I literally will
that.
put
Whatever in with whatever, right?
Like this might be good.
I love that. I love Oreos. I like Chipotle.
Hate that. Okay.
Okay.
I don't like that energy I had to shut that down quick. Okay.
So sorry. So sorry.
Okay. What are we on? Number 5?
Yes.
Number 5. Carly is a poet.
Don't you know it?
Carly used to write poetry
on the back of the school
I didn't want to
bus.
say it. Yeah, on the back of the school
Let's
bus.
just embarrass me.
It's fine.
In my notebooks, my like spiraled whatever cheap notebooks.
Sure.
And yeah, I saved those notebooks for a really long time.
Do you still have them?
I turned the poems into electronic.
Sure, she digitized.
Digitized.
Now, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. If we were to have some sort of like Patreon, like a members only subscription thing, would you read poetry, like open mic night it for our subscribers?
I would choose the answer to this question wisely. I'd consider it. Yeah.
Consider it. That's fair.
Yeah. There's a couple that I like totally wouldn't be embarrassed to read, you know? The last time I wrote one that I actually like that resonated for me was when my heart was getting completely broken, like shortly after my divorce and before meeting Jason.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you wrote one that recently.
I wrote one then-ish, like before Jason.
Sure.
That's not recent. That's
about, okay, it's not recent.
It's about,
but
like,
it's not
heartbreak.
high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I definitely, there's still something there that loves, like, writing and stuff.
Love. That's really beautiful. You
Yeah.
should really take that. Okay, yeah. You
Okay.
can stop because that will lead to the next one. Go ahead.
Well, like poetry, getting into the arts, Carla loves arts. She loves instruments. She loves all things, but especially puzzles.
Oh, okay. Good one.
Yeah. I just really, like, anytime we go somewhere, if there's puzzles, we always look at them and we debate, like, does Carla need another puzzle?
And the answer is usually no.
The answer is no, but do we usually buy one? Yes.
Yes, we do usually buy them. That's fair. To be fair, and we're talking jigsaw puzzles. We're not talking
Yeah.
like, I don't know, little brick puzzles or anything. Jigsaw
Yeah.
puzzles.
Like actual, like, 1,000-piece, whatever. Yeah.
1,000, 5,000.
Do you do 5,000?
No, that's insane.
That'd
That's
be
really
huge.
crazy. It would be too big. Yeah, it doesn't fit on my puzzle
You
table.
should get one.
Okay.
Okay. I'm adding that to my wish list.
A 5,000 piece puzzle. Okay.
Number 6.
Number 6. I'm not going in order here, so this is kind of hard.
Oh, okay.
Carly loves a thrift store. Carly will buy things from a thrift store, from a garage sale, from an estate sale, and she will swear. She will swear up and down that she will use these things.
And I sometimes do.
Sometimes, sure. There's a paint table I haven't seen that we purchased at the most recent
It is
one.
sitting literally upstairs right now.
She bought this table. It was covered in like literally somebody else's artwork paint, which is fine.
We love art.
You're not going to use this.
I've already used it multiple times.
We'll see. Yeah.
I haven't. $1. It was the best investment.
Sure, it was $1. So it makes sense that you bought it.
It made absolute sense.
She loves a thrift store. She loves a good deal, a good bargain, and will go back and get a bargain because it's a bargain.
Mm-hmm. I will. Just because it's on sale, I gotta have it. I will also make us late for other things by stopping at a thrift store when
the restaurant is closing and we have not eaten dinner.
I still feel really bad about that.
It's fine. It is what it is.
All right, number 7. Karla is a girl's girl all the way. One of her favorite expressions she'll say to me is, "If you like it,
I love it.
I love it." And
I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
It took me a while to realize that you really did mean that. For a while I thought this means Karla hates this item. Like, I would try something on and you're like, "If you like it, I love it." And I'm like, "Oh my God, it looks like a couch." She hates it.
And just to be clear, I'm not saying that I don't hate it. I love it for you if you love it for you.
So you might still hate it.
Sure. It may not be something that I would ever partake in, I would ever want to put on my body.
Yeah.
But like, it's different for you, you know? Like,
yeah.
We're different people. We're different Geminis.
We're different Geminis, different tastes.
Yeah. So if you like it, I love it.
I love that. Girl's girl through and through.
Always. That's so funny. Mine is Carly is a country girl through and through. Carly's a hunter. Carly's a fisher. Are you a fisher?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to. Yeah.
Yeah. She's got animal carcass. Is there a plural to that?
Carcasses.
Duh.
I think.
Duh, bitch, of course. It's carcasses. That makes sense. Just like around her house. She's just like...
I do not have animal carcasses around my house.
I'm sorry, where's the skull thing? Like,
there is a deer mount. A buck mount.
Okay, so then...
It's not a carcass.
Whatever, bitch. It's a dead animal.
I want to be clear, I'm not stashing dead animals.
But it is a literal dead animal, just to be clear.
It is a mount, which a lot of country folk do.
Sure.
And it's like a great story behind it. And I should actually hang it.
Okay,
I've been wanting to hang something behind us.
I don't feel like that's the spot for it. Not that it'll fit.
Our guardian angel.
It's pretty big. A guardian angel. I don't know that, dear. What do you mean? Country girl through and through.
Through and through.
Born and raised. And still lives.
And Karla really enjoys breaking out in dance at random and humming and singing at random. It is what?
It's
not mean. It is the cutest. It's like the most adorable thing.
Not a thing.
It's so adorable.
Like, I don't feel like I do these. I don't do this. This is something
I didn't hear you singing through the wall upstairs just a minute ago when we both went up there to blow our noses, get some water, and you were humming and singing. It proves the point.
That's valid because
you were dancing at the same time.
Well, it's a good song. It was like I had a tune in my head.
Little jingle.
Little jingle. Love that. That's cute. Okay. Carly is a creative. Carly loves to do arts and crafts. Carly loves to paint, especially walls. She loves a good painting date. This is for Jason if you're hearing this. Do like take her painting. Do like what is it, like a sip and paint?
Yes, I really want to do one of those.
She loves one of those.
Bad.
And
I've never done one like professionally led. I've done 2 of them like in home, but I've never gone somewhere to interact and do one.
Really?
I'm terrified of going into the out.
Yeah, you don't go out. You don't leave your house. That's fair. I wish I was you. I also would like to not leave my house. But yeah, she's a creative. She does arts and crafts. We're doing quilting next year. No,
I don't know that I'm doing quilting.
I'm sorry.
I read about quilting and I decided that it would be too much of an undertaking for my personality style.
You've quilted before for your personality styles.
You're right. I've quilted. I'm thinking about when we were talking about crocheting. That's what I'm not taking up.
That's fair. I can be the crocheter in this relationship.
Yeah, next year I'll do some quilting if you do some crocheting.
Yeah, I can make a cute little blanket. I made a sweater one time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Sure.
She knits and crochets.
I don't knit.
You don't knit? I thought you did both.
Knitting is for old people.
That's right.
Crocheting is what the kids are doing.
Speaking of, number 9, out of the top 10 things to know about Karla, she doesn't like admitting it, but she's a child of the 80s.
You said that on camera.
Though she resonates most with the 90s.
I would say I resonate most with the 2000s.
Don't do this.
I'm just like one of the young girls. You know what I mean?
The 2000s.
Yeah, like I'm 24. You know what I mean?
Doesn't change fact number 9. Born.
I'm basically
in the 80s.
But the last 6 months of the 80s. Like, I just want that very clear. Like,
me also.
No.
Yes.
We were not born in. You were born in a different month.
In a whole different month.
In the earlier half.
I was in the earlier half of the year. I was in the top. You were in the bottom. Yes. You were in the 90s. I was in the 80s.
Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Moving on.
Bullshit.
My next two are like I feel like are really I'm like taking it home. Here we go. Carly is a safe space. She makes people feel welcome no matter the space they're in, and that's something that's very special. Not a lot of people have that quality, and I think it's like one of my favorite things about you. My other favorite thing is on here too, but.
That's so sweet.
No, yeah, you're good with making people feel right at home no matter where they are.
Huh. That's like the nicest thing I think anybody's ever said to me, at least on camera.
Oh, sure. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like, thank you.
Of course.
It's really nice. I also don't want anybody to ever feel like I feel like we all know what it's like to feel uncomfortable in a situation and like not know what to do, and you want to try and like, I'm not perfect at it by any means, obviously. Sure. But like, you want people to feel comfortable and welcome, and
people to not feel left out, and you're very good at that.
Thank you. That is so nice. I like feel like I went totally facty, and now I feel like going all like fluffy.
No, don't go fluffy.
I'm gonna keep it at a fact. That way I won't cry. Karla loves audiobooks, but there's a caveat to that. She likes to listen to them at 2 times the speed.
That's the speed at which people talk. I want to make that very clear. Like, it sounds fast when you hear it like that, but that's how people talk in real life.
No.
No, Carly, if you do the regular 1 time, it's literally like, Carly is a...
I agree.
Like, it's too slow.
One is too slow, but like 2, if you are someone who has anxiety and you've never listened to an audiobook at 2 times the speed, and you like, and hearing other people anxious makes you anxious. Like when you turned it on in my car that day, I couldn't, like my heart started beating really fast.
That's really crazy.
Traffic was insane. Like we had to slow it down.
Okay, but if you start at 1 time and work your way up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you have to work your way to 2 times.
You can't just...
So I would never have. I didn't ever start at 1 time. Just to be clear, I started at 1.5.
Like once it picks up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I just think that makes Karla really special because she gets through a lot more audiobooks too.
That's true. I hit my goal yesterday. So
what was your goal?
100 books a year this year.
It was. How did I not know that till just now?
Why would we have talked about that? What do you
mean?
Why
wouldn't we? We'll get into 2025.
Yeah.
Things we're looking forward to, and maybe like the new number of books for next year will come up.
Yeah, my goal has gone down. So like last year was way more than that. But
wow,
it's a busy year. Okay, number 10.
That's awesome. Number 10. Carly
has a laugh that encourages laughter, and she lights up every room that she walks in. Carly is I don't want to say it's not a bad thing. She's a cackler.
I am.
And it just makes it. It's a funny laugh that makes me laugh, and I appreciate that about you.
Thank you.
Because some people have hideous laughs.
I always felt like cackling was a hideous laugh.
You think?
So
it's not like a witch's cackle though. It's like, oh, that's bad. You know what I mean? Like
it's not that, or
no.
It is that? Okay, then we're fine.
No, you're good.
Then we're good. I love
that. That's 10 things. 10 things I hate about you.
And I'm adding a quick 11th. Karla always makes me laugh, so I love that. Like I think about when we were in Target, and I don't know what we were trying on in the fitting room.
Carly, I have this in my note about that lady.
Yes, about the lady who thought we were like sisters or like something.
This one's for you, lady at Target.
Yeah, thank you.
Because of you, we're on a podcast. We started a podcast.
Yeah, thank you. You really started this.
Yeah.
Lady at Target. Awesome. So those are the 10 things I think that you should know about Karla, and the 10 things Karla thinks you should know about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're going to be referenced a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them. The Spelling Bee champion won't be probably referenced ever again, but we'll see.
Let this be your note to count how many times.
Spelling Bee champion count.
She references.
This is number 1. So question number 1 is done.
Yep. Now we're going to move into question 2. And it looks like question 2, we'd like to know, how'd you 2 meet and what makes you best friends despite being opposite Geminis?
Okay. Do you want me to answer it? We both
Yeah,
answer it?
I'll let you
Okay.
take that one and then I'll like add on.
Yeah. Carly and I met at work. We worked for a nonprofit. I won't say the name, obviously. But yeah, she was my boss.
Yep.
And then we went to a Kesha concert one time when we were employee / employer.
Yeah.
Supervisor, and supervisor. Oh my God, that was really
Were
crazy.
you still reporting to someone else or did you just start reporting to me and then...
I feel like I reported to you from the beginning. Is that not true?
It's not true.
Who did I report to before? Julie.
Yep.
Julie. That's
Yep.
fair. Hey, Julie girl.
Hey, girl.
Love you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how we met. And like another coworker was going to Kesha and he said the tickets were $7 and he was going alone. And we're like, no, you're not. We're going with you.
We're going to see Kesha for $7.
And then we did.
We did.
$9 and change, like once you get the fees.
Because
in there.
Ticketmaster is a scam.
Yeah. But it was under 10. It
Yeah,
was great.
under 10 for Kesha. Sorry,
Yeah.
girl. Your tickets were not. I don't know.
You didn't make much money on that concert. I'm so sorry.
That one didn't go well. But I'm sure it's better now. Yeah, so that's how we met. And then I remember one time at a bar. Do you remember this?
Oh, gosh.
I said, Carly, if you weren't my boss, we would be best friends. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Was it the holiday? And
Was it
then-
the
I
holiday?
want to say it was a holiday.
I think so, because we were sitting at that big table
Yep.
with lots of people in the
Yep.
corner by the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You do remember this.
I
Nice.
do.
Okay. Yeah.
Aw,
And then she was like, why can't we be best friends? I said, true that.
Look at
And
me
ever
inserting
since
myself
then-
into people's lives.
Okay. Sure, that's how that happened. Okay, so yeah, that's how we met. That's how we became best friends. What was the second part of that question?
And what makes you best friends despite being opposite Geminis?
Oh, I just think we're very similar
Yeah.
in the ways that matter. Like
Yep.
I don't know, like even just like situations where like I'm going through things and like I feel like I'm being crazy and I know you know exactly what situation I'm talking about. And like you like validate that I'm not crazy in these situations.
Because you're not.
Because in this situation I'm not.
You're
There
not.
are situations where maybe I'm thinking now about the man who ate off my plate. On a date.
Karla went on a first date.
A first date. That is so important to the story.
And the
first
man
date.
she offered.
Nope. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. I did. You're right.
You were done and you said, would you like
To take this food
to
home.
take this home? And like she offered the food.
I
And
offered
at
him to
that
take it
point-
home. Sorry,
At
go
that
ahead.
point, it's his to do what he wants with. And he chose to grab a utensil and start
Eating it off my plate.
eating it. And I just don't see anything wrong with that.
That's insane, Carly.
You offered it.
I offered him to take it home. I didn't offer him to eat this off my plate.
Maybe he felt at home with you.
No, he didn't. Because there's no way he... No, it doesn't matter. Anyways.
Despite her differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to add anything?
I think a lot of what Karla said about me, the really nice stuff you said in the top 10 things to know about me, resonates back for me. And I just think that Karla makes me a better person. And
God.
you
Do
do.
not make me cry right now.
And I think that we can be best friends despite being opposite Geminis at times because we bring out the best in each other.
Oh my God. That's
I do.
really
I
sweet.
think that.
Okay, I agree. I completely
Yeah.
agree. We're good for each other.
Yeah, and we can challenge each other and like have honest conversation. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, third question. Why did you decide to start Make It to Wednesday?
Okay.
So many ways this could be answered,
Yeah.
right? Like kind of was a joke and then it kind of was serious and then we kind of just say things to each other like we just have to make it to Wednesday and oh, is there a podcast name there? And boom, we're recording.
We're recording.
Yeah. I mean, really that whole process took like 2 years.
Yeah, it took a long time for us to get here.
It was a lot
took
more
a long time
thought
for us
than
to
it
get
was for work to just get it up and running. But that's, I guess, why. The why behind it is just, there's no one answer.
Yeah. I would say for me, I like the idea of having, and even if nobody ever watches this these episodes, this podcast,
Yeah.
I like the idea of having footage of me and my best friend shooting the shit once a week.
Yes.
Like, just to go back and look at. Like, even if nobody, and there's a chance that nobody will watch this, just to be clear. But
and if that's the case, then who cares? Like,
who
we
cares?
still
I have footage,
Yeah.
and I will go back and laugh about these, laugh at these videos forever.
When I die, because death is inevitable.
Sure. I will already be dead.
Before you.
Continue. Nope. Sorry, nice try. Already called dibs. Called dibs already. Sorry.
Karla has called dibs on dying first. Not really sure how I feel about that. I got to think about it more.
Carly has children.
Yes, but like parents die before their children.
Yeah, and I'm not saying anytime soon.
No.
At one point, did I ever tell you this? I never saw my life past 37.
We talked about that. I didn't know it was 37.
You know what? Tara says the same thing. It is
Really?
absolutely 37. Yeah, she thought it was like 34 or something.
Huh.
I'm 35 now.
Yeah, I thought it was like in your 30s. Did you just?
Yeah. for the editor, cut that part out.
By editor, she means us. Yeah.
Well,
we don't have a fancy crew or anything. It's just us.
It's grassroots.
Hanging out.
Us and our producer, her husband, Jason.
My husband. He's really sweet. He takes pauses from playing video games to come down and help us with our tech issues. And I can't say he loves it, but he certainly doesn't hate it.
He doesn't have to love it. I don't really. That's his job.
He gets paid.
He gets paid.
Not in dollars.
No.
In smiles.
In smiles. We're full of smiles over here.
But that's why we started Make It to Wednesday. So we could just bring our smiles to each other and have recording of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Love that.
What's the meaning and or significance behind the name Make It to Wednesday?
Yes. So, for us, I would say, we agree on this. Once you've made it to Wednesday in the middle, it's midweek, you're pretty much at Thursday. And once you make it to Thursday, it's pretty much Friday, which is, of course,
the weekend.
Literally the weekend.
Yeah.
So once you made it to Wednesday, the hard part is over.
It's all downhill.
It's coasting until the weekend.
Yep.
Because once I'm at work on Wednesday, that's my last day of productivity. Truly, my boss, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm kidding. But
we joke so much that sometimes I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's important to note if my boss is listening to this, I'm kidding. I work.
We joke about this often.
Yeah, I work 40 hours a week. 40-ish. More than 40 most weeks.
More than 40.
Depending on who you ask.
Most weeks. And I recently went extremely part-time and I'm like adjusting to that. And so we've been wanting to do this. Life has been chaos. Having kids is chaos. Yeah. And here we are like doing it. And the significance to Make It to Wednesday is just we've made it through the really, really hard part of the week that makes people feel feisty and anxious and all these things. And now we're on the back end. We're on the back side of the mountain.
This is just a way to get you through the rest of the week.
Yeah.
These
coping mechanism.
Episodes are for you guys also. Mm-hmm. It's for us mostly, but also for you guys to help you get through the week.
Yeah. Once we get to Wednesday, you can start celebrating with us. We'll release
you have something to look forward to. Yeah.
You're basically starting your weekend.
You're starting your weekend with us. Exactly that. You're starting your weekend with us. Love that. That's
on a Wednesday. Oh, my goodness. All right. Last question. What topics are you most excited to cover? And I'll take this one. Mm-hmm. We're really open to a variety of topics, including what other people want to hear most about. So if there's something you're like, I just need to hear banter about whatever it is in your life, reach out to us. Let us know, because we are here to have a two-way conversation. Mm-hmm. What do we decide? There's two of us here.
Sure. So technically two-way. But also two-way.
Yes.
Two-way. So three-way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Two squared.
Two squared.
That's
two
not
squared.
Something doesn't math right about that.
I don't even know what that means. No, I'm thinking about it. Like two squared. In what way?
That's just four.
It's four. Yeah, that's what, I didn't want to say that, but because there's not. Yeah.
We want to break down the fourth wall. So
we do want to break down the fourth wall. That's good.
Let us know.
Back in. That's good.
Let us know what you are looking forward to hearing us talk about, because whatever that is what we're looking forward to talking about with you, including some additional humor and banter on our end.
Yeah. Just like daily life, you know, not daily life, but
not like hour by
social
hour,
lives, things are going on in the world, pop culture.
Yep. What we're really like enjoying doing, what the world is enjoying and doing, and how that relates to two very same and very different Geminis whose lives are very similar and yet wildly different.
Wildly different. I have to make that clear. I do not have children.
So whether you're out there and you are married with kids, you're partnered up, you're not, you're single, whatever that is, like, it all resonates for us. We've been there. We're in it. We're here to have that conversation honestly with whoever wants to join us. Yeah.
And I feel like I'll also be bringing in a few things that I find just like on the internet. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I have things on my list that you have no idea what they're about.
Oh my God,
and
I'm
so
excited.
I feel like they're gonna bring good conversation.
I'm so excited.
We'll see.
Well, hang in there with us, and you're guaranteed to get some fun content.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to see where this could go. We're excited to see what this could be for us.
And hang in there. You just got to make it to Wednesday.
Just got to make it to Wednesday. Awesome.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.
We'll see you soon. Episode 1 dropping
January 1.
January 1.